Good morning, everybody. How is everybody? It is time to sip and spell. Well, not quite sip and spell yet, right, ladies? But it is the big week of fundraising for the Sherwood Education Foundation is here. I'm Patrick Cyber. I'm your auctioneer, and I am joined today by the always amazing Marie Postman and Gia Law. Having a great time, our president and vice president of the Sherwood Education Foundation. It's a big week, ladies.
It is a big week. We're so excited.
It's going to be awesome. Hey, as we get started, I want to encourage folks, please say hello in the chat. Make sure you tell us hello. There is a little bit of excitement today, folks. If you make a comment, you say hello, we will be entering you into a drawing for a free $25 Amazon gift card. You don't have to type anything special, but please say hello. Tell us your connection to the Sherwood area and especially the Sherwood School District. And we will also be happy to answer any questions you may have. So let's dive right into it. It's the big week. You're virtually sold out. Is that what I understand there, Marie?
We are, but we might have one little surprise. I don't know when we're going to drop that bomb here, but yes, this event is always typically sold out ahead of time going into it. We never get to really publicly advertise tickets or table sales. Just before our time, it was started, and the businesses that kind of bought those first tables that first year have always been invited back. And we've had a very long waiting list all these years. And so if a table ever opens, we go to our waiting list, and we have so many amazing local businesses that have supported us and just keep coming back every year. So
yeah, it's awesome. And speaking of businesses, you've got some great companies involved. I know our buddies in the orthodonture world are helping us out big time. Who we're going to give some shout outs to?
Oh my gosh, they are. I mean, talk about amazing humans. Dr. Wilson with Wilson Orthodontist is our main sponsor this year. We appreciate them so much and everything they do, not only for Sherwood Education Foundation, but truthfully, the entire community. I mean, I don't know if Sherwood realizes how lucky they are to have them and Sinistraro Orthodontics. I mean, Sinistraro and Seth is our second highest sponsor. So literally to have both of these incredible orthodontics in our community, I don't think it gets any better than that.
Yeah, no. And, you know, I do a lot of events around the state and a lot of youth oriented programs, and that there are not two folks that are more committed to their community than Dr. Wilson and Dr. Seth. They do a phenomenal job. And you have all sorts of other companies that are involved. We don't have time to read them all out.
But we need to give a shout out at least to like the other top two, because there are two others that are giving us a lot of money. So Beyond Wealth Management owners live in Sherwood, just incredibly generous also around other organizations in the community. So a huge thank you to Beyond Wealth Management and the Sleeman family. And then also Lamb Research. They've come through the last 2 years for us as a huge sponsor, and obviously have a huge presence in the area, and we appreciate them so much too.
Absolutely. No, that's fantastic. Hey, give me a sense over the next week. Gia, you may want to jump in here, or Marie, it doesn't matter who wants to answer, but help me out in understanding. I know I understand, but share with our audience and the folks that are watching the replay over the next week. This is a full week of fundraising. We're raising a tremendous amount of money. It's grown over the years, but so has the need. How will these dollars be used to support the students there in Sherwood?
So basically, anything that is raised goes to filling teacher grants. So SEF's primary foundation is built upon filling in the gaps where funding leaves off. And what we've seen historically is that our district is needing more and more with areas that supplement the educational experience to enhance and enrich what the kids are experiencing. This year in particular, we really encouraged our teachers to come forward with grants that would be a little different than what we've seen, whether it be something other than just building personal classrooms or flexible seating, which we've seen in the past. So now we're starting to actually fill in with other just exciting new things. One thing we did yesterday, Marie and I spent some time doing some video shoot in the weight room at the high school, where there are incremental weights to help female lifters and just beginning body weights as well.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Another huge, just to highlight another massive request we got this year. We just did our cycle in the fall, and the robotics department, STEM, we gave some incredible grants to them. So just really innovative things that are happening across the district that I'm not sure a lot of people know about, but we funded a STEM program that basically launched a new class in the middle school this year. So pretty awesome stuff. And that's all because of everybody donating to us. So I think that the special thing about Sherwood Education Foundation is obviously, we have 4 elementary schools, a middle school, and a high school. And when you give to Sherwood Education Foundation, we give back to all of those schools. So you're impacting every school in Sherwood, every level, grade level in Sherwood, almost every kiddo in Sherwood. So I think it's a pretty special organization.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, that's pretty clear. You guys are doing phenomenal work, and every year you're able to say yes. I don't know if you've ever told anybody no, but you're always saying yes. But it's always a result of this event and how it's grown over the years. Is that a fair statement?
Oh, absolutely. Yes. And I think we're really competitive with ourselves, and we always want to raise more every year. So just throwing that out there, everybody.
Yeah.
The ante.
I'm really not competitive at all. No, but it's the more we get, the more we can give, right? And the teachers need us. I mean, like Gia said earlier, it's like there's these gaps that, teachers need us for things that really impact students. So
Yeah.
we're grateful for everyone again that's donated, because it really makes a difference.
Well, and what a great way. You guys are really in a grassroots effort to support those teachers. They're the ones that are telling you what they need as an individual teacher in an individual classroom in an individual program, right? So many times in our society today that we don't get that opportunity, right? We talk about a really large group of folks, and you're helping a very large group of folks, but one classroom at a time. And so I applaud you. You're inspiring. I'm always inspired whenever I come to one of y'all's meetings and see the incredible work that y'all are doing. But let's talk about Sip and Spell, because now it's time for the other folks on the other side of this broadcast to get involved, to raise their bid cards. And whether it's virtually on the online auction or in person, how about I roll into how we can get folks involved? How's that sound?
Love it.
That'd be great.
All right, let's fire it up. We are going to talk about how you can get involved, my friends. And the first way that you're going to do that is you are going to go to sipandspell.com. Yes, that is right. The event has gotten big enough. It has its own URL. So you can just go to sipandspell.com. It'll bring you right to this, our main event website, and lots of fun things going on here. We have optimized this for mobile because I have noticed that 72% of the folks who access your website are through their mobile devices. So we made it easy to see on your mobile device. The first thing you're going to do, folks, is I'm going to encourage you to register. You're just going to click on the registration option at the top of the page. You're going to fill out some basic information. You do not have to give a credit card when you register. You will need to give a credit card if you choose to bid on something, okay? But it will allow you to skip that. Really nice thing about putting your registration in there, regardless of whether you end up bidding or not, is that it allows us to keep in touch with you a little bit, share some of the great things that are going on in your community there in Sherwood. And so please go ahead and register. Once you register, friends, you are going to get an email. That email will ask you to confirm your email so that we make sure that we've got the right individual. And then it will also encourage you, and this is big, it will encourage you to download the Auctria app. And I always say that that's the best way to follow all the action that's going to happen over the next 8 days with the Sip and Spell event, is to have it right there on your phone, because nobody likes to get outbid, do they? No. It's not competitive, right? So I want to give you some insight. We've got a couple of different auctions for you going on. First and foremost, we have an online auction. Anyone is welcome to participate in the online auction. So you do not have to have a ticket, folks, to participate in our online auction. All you got to do is go to the website, sipandspell.com, register to bid, and you will be ready to go. And once you're there, then you can hop on to the online auction. And once again, Rachel and the committee have outdone themselves. I think there's a ridiculous number of incredible packages here that cover the spectrum of anything you could possibly want. And the best part of it all is that you'll be supporting the Sherwood students. So when you find an item that you're interested in, pick one out for me, Gia and Marie. Which one do we want to fire up the bidding on?
I mean, I feel like we go orthodontic package. We've got...
you want me to? Oh, really? You're going to stick me with a first opening bid? I'm going to skip that one. No offense, but
I didn't know you were going to bid on it. I'll bid on it.
Yeah, I was going to bid on it, but
okay,
I was just going to show folks how to bid.
I mean, what's this pretty little face thing there? Is this Botox or what do we got right there?
Are you telling me something? I know I'm getting older. All right, hey, let's start there. Our friends at AE Aesthetics Northwest. What first thing you're going to notice, Gia and Marie, is almost everything started at $10, right? So that is awesome. And looky here, hey, I'm going to stop because our good buddy Erica chiming in from the Tacoma area.
Oh, Erica.
I can remember Erica reaching out to me and us sitting in that Starbucks and her telling me the vision of Sip and Spell, and now it's a reality. So it is Erica. Hello to you up north, and it's great to see you tune in, and we are going to miss you too. But thank you so much for getting us all up and running. That was awesome. Mm-hmm. So we're going to go to we're going to aesthetics. Maria has set me up. So here we go. All right, folks, once you click on an item, you're going to learn more details about it, which is fantastic, right? The first thing you're going to notice is it tells you that bidding ends in 8 days plus bid extension. And if you don't remember what I'm about to tell you, just click on it. It'll give you a description. But you'll notice that we have changed, and this is one of our improvements this year. We've got several exciting things to announce over the next few minutes as we walk through Sip and Spell this year. But one of the things that we did is we extended the online bidding window to end the day after the Sip and Spell gathering event when we get together at the Sherwood Center for the Arts next Thursday in the evening. The online bidding usually ended that night. Now it's going to end the next day at 10 a.m. So don't sip too much, but it is a work day on Friday, so 10 a.m. will be when we will finish our bidding. What bid extension means, folks, is that we will start to close things at 10 a.m. If any single package receives a bid in a 5-minute window from 10:55 or 9:55 to 10 a.m., that individual package will extend its closing time an additional 5 minutes. It will also notify the person who just got outbid. And so they'll have a few minutes, 5 minutes, in fact, to bid again. And that can happen multiple times. So sometimes we'll see an item extend through bid extension all the way till half hour or so after the original closing time. So don't waste any time. Currently, this item has no current bid, but it does tell us that the minimum starting bid is at $10. And so I'm going to put, this has got a value of $110, folks. So I'm going to put $50 on it, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, because I don't know about you, Gia and Marie, but I kind of like a bargain. Do either one of you like bargains if you can get it?
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely. So here's the way this works. I'm going to make sure that I have the proxy bid button clicked here, right here. And the reason that's important, folks, is what that's going to do is I'm telling the system that $50 is the max amount that I want to bid on that package. But if I can get it for $10, I'd love to get it for $10, right? So what it's going to do is it's going to place my bid at $10, but it will automatically raise my bid as folks bid against me so that I always stay in the lead up until $50. Once I get outbid from my $50 bid, then I will get a text and an email, and it will tell me I've got to bid again. Now, why is that important? Because folks think to themselves, hey, bidding open today, it doesn't close until Friday, 8 days from now. The power is get in today, folks, and set your proxy bids so that you make sure that you get the best deals in this incredible auction. So I'm going to place that proxy my proxy at $50. It will guarantee, let me know that I'm doing it at maximum of $50, which is fantastic. Every now and then I put an extra zero in there so I get a chance to correct that if that's the case. And now I am bidding. And you'll see here, the next bid must be at least $20. So if Gia wanted to go in there and bid, she could bid $20. It would tell her that she's already been outbid. It would kick my bid to $20, right? The other thing that I want to let you know is that when you register, and I know Marie kind of likes to fly under the radar at times, Marie, you can put in a nickname in your registration now. Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
That's
That is awesome.
yeah. So when you see down below the bidding history, right, it doesn't have to say the amazing Marie B. It could say whatever you want it to say, right? So, folks, make sure you're using whatever name you want to be seen. Little friendly competition there, and away we go. The other thing I want to draw your attention to while we're on this screen is these social media icons up at the top. One of the great things about our software is that we want as many people as possible to support the Sherwood Education Foundation. So as you are surfing through all the incredible catalog of online auction packages, you might find a package that reminds you of someone else. Maybe it's a package that is not particularly for you. I don't get, there's some hairstyling packages in here. Not my thing. I'm not going to worry about getting my hair done, but I know some folks who might, right? So what I want to do is I want to share that out. If I click on that Facebook icon right there, it will take me to a Facebook window of my Facebook, and it will post that specific item. And you could tag some friends. You could post them and encourage others to support the Sherwood Education Foundation. You can also share it through a text or put a link in an email, whatever works. Or I just say go to X, which, as everybody says in parentheses, formerly Twitter, right? So any questions there, Marie and Gia, on how to do this? You guys are old pros.
No, that's great. I love that you can put a nickname too. That's wonderful.
Yeah, it's gonna be perfect. Folks will be all fired up. And friends, if you're viewing right now, some of our live viewers, if you want to drop in a question in the chat, go ahead and do that. I'm going to encourage you because we are collecting some names here as people drop their names in the chat, and we will be giving away a little Amazon gift card. So be sure you say hello. Let us say hello back, right?
Now, did you announce that yet? Did you tell people that? Did I miss?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. All they got to do is type their name, type anything in. They don't have to say anything special.
I know, it's awesome. I love that you do that. Let's highlight some of these items.
Let's talk about some of your favorites.
Hey, okay.
Yes.
Gia, you want to go?
I have to say personally, I love the lake house in Devil's Lake. I personally have stayed at this house. It's phenomenal. It can accommodate so many people. It has the most stunning view. It's minutes away from the beach, so you get the best of both worlds. There are phenomenal aspects. There's a hot tub. There's a game room. There are kayaks and stand-up paddle boards. It is a beautiful home and great to go with a family retreat or a bunch of friends. And there is a bunk room, so it accommodates kids as well.
Yeah, look, there's a picture of the bunk room right there. I just saw it. That was way cool. And hey, big shout out to Mindy and Ian Roof for making this opportunity available to support the Sherwood Education Foundations and the students that benefit from their hard work. This is a really cool place. You've said that before, Gia, and this is a 3-night escape to Devil's Lake. And I was reading about this last night, reviewing some things, and paddle boards and all sorts of stuff are available right there. So looks like a great thing to bid on. Marie, what's your what are we going to pull up for you?
So, well, I think I have like 3, but let's start with we're on like the house vacation topic. The Tedsdale family graciously donated a package. So it's, I believe, $1,000 value, and you can, Patrick, you might need to pull it up, but they have vacation rentals in Oregon, Utah, and Idaho. So you actually get to pick where you stay, which is really awesome out of their portfolio. So if you want to go to Central Oregon.
I just need to know where she put it.
I don't know, but it's
How
there.
about family time vacations?
There it is.
There it is.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, so I mean, it's pretty great and it's to have the option of being able to, go to some of these different places too. And this year they added on Idaho and Utah for us. It's in the past, it's just been Central Oregon. So kind of fun
Right.
to have more options now on this one. Another thing too, which is not on the auction yet. So stay tuned throughout the week because we do have some last minute items coming in. And I actually just got notification from a friend that they're donating their Sun River house. So we're going to have a 3-night Sun River stay. This home's located really close to the Shark. And it is, full disclosure, she said it's pretty booked this summer, but they're going to give people 18 months to use it. So pretty amazing. So thank you, Ellingson family, for that. And then I'm also really excited. We have a mystery cellar, and not S, it's C as in wine, wine cellar to fill your cellar, and 12 bottles of mystery wine to bid on. So
let's
it's going to be
see
a
if
good
I
one.
can find it. Yeah, that is the mystery cellar is coming up. I don't think it got posted yet, but when it does,
well, it's going to be there. Oh, and I see Vine to Vine. We love Vine to Vine, and we love a little wine tour. So there's that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And for those who like sports, we have some Thorns and Timber tickets too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
so
we do.
There's a little bit of everything for everyone.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Lots of local business have given gift baskets with products from their stores, gift cards, massage or chiropractic. I mean, you name it, it's literally here. Like Patrick said earlier, there's something for everybody in this auction.
Yeah. I was trying to remember how many pages. There's like 60 or 70 packages, as I recall. I could be wrong, but
I think there might even be a little bit more.
Yeah.
Grad
Patrick,
night.
while you're there, I was just going to say that's a great one to highlight.
Grad seats.
Yeah.
Yes,
This you can't put a price on that. Tell me about this one.
Go for it, Gia.
Yeah, no. So basically, this package gives you 4 front row seats to the graduation, the senior class graduation, which, years past, we have had people literally waiting hours before the actual event just to secure a prime location in the stadium to watch their senior graduate. It's such a momentous time in their student's life, and everyone wants front row seats. So this is, like you said, Patrick, something that's priceless. It guarantees you those 4 spots.
And what a great place to be able to take a photo from, right? I mean, front row, you're not going to get, it's unobstructed view, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's correct.
That's fantastic. So as I always say, bid fast and bid last will guarantee that you win, right? And also always
bid a lot. Let's just bid a lot.
Bid high, bid often, right?
Bid on everything.
Yeah, exactly. We got to get a button on here that just says, I'm going to place a $500 bid on every item.
Perfect. I love that person. Whoever does that, like, I'll take you to dinner. So there you go.
That'll be perfect. That you're gonna make me laugh now. That is awesome. Hey, we also gonna have a few live auction packages at the event at the Performing Arts Center next week. Maria, I know you're near and dear to a couple of these. Why don't you share a little bit about them?
Yeah, really both of, besides the vacation package, which a vacation is always near and dear to my heart. The other two, yes, clients, friends, so generous, so gracious. Sherwood Hills Winery, they are donating, basically you could almost host your own little private event there. Their space is beautiful. It's a wine experience for 12. Every person gets a bottle of wine of their choice to take home. They're going to do tastings, small bites. So you could invite your friends. You could use it as a little event. Honestly, just amazing. And this was so gracious that they donated this. This just came in the other day. So thank you, Tiffany and Dave.
Thank you.
Yes. And then the other one we had last year, but I feel like it got a little lost in the night because it was brand new last year. So I'm just so excited about this one. So this one is Moffat Wine, also Sherwood resident. And he's doing a wine blending seminar at Chris Siegfried's office, which is in Old Town Sherwood. And if you don't know Chris and you're coming to the event, you're going to get to know Chris real well because he's a speller, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But he's graciously donating his space. And then Honey Rose Boards is donating an amazing board. So both of those live auction items are awesome. you just have to listen throughout the night when that starts, because I think both of those, there's so much value there.
Yeah, yeah. What a great way to get friends together, clients together, anybody that you want to entertain. You guys, I remember hearing after you guys had that event, what a wonderful evening it was, a wonderful experience.
Oh,
So
it was so
I
fun.
Yeah, I expect to see those bid cards flying throughout the room that night when we get ready to do that. And then, of course, we're bringing back. It was so popular last year. We're going to give folks an opportunity to choose their own paradise, and we're going to have your opportunity. If you're the high bidder on this package, you get to choose one of two destinations. Well, actually, multiple destinations.
Yeah.
You can choose Mexico, and you have your choice of about 4 or 5 oceanfront resorts to enjoy 7 nights in Mexico. And they are phenomenal properties, as you can see by the photos. But that is 7 nights in a Grand Mayan suite. Really a room for 2. If you had a couple of small children you wanted to bring with you under 12, you could do that. I don't think anybody on this call would recommend that, but just in case, And then you could decide that Mexico is not your jam, and you could go to Waikiki for 5 nights and stay at the beautiful beachcomber Waikiki, just off the beach there in beautiful Waikiki. So lots of fun stuff happening, and that's in the live auction. So we're not doing any online bidding for that, folks, but you do need to be at the event next Thursday night to enjoy that. And speaking of the event next week, you got some things going on, Marie. Talk to me about. I'm excited that people will not have to listen to me for a couple hours, right? We're going to get. We're bringing in a new MC to help us out. Tell us about that.
We are so lucky. He is so graciously just volunteering his time to come join us. So it's Nick from Fox 12, and I'm going to butcher his last name. Is it Krupke?
Yeah.
Krupke. And again, just so grateful for him. It's going to be fun just to have another voice there and kind of a local celebrity, at our event. So really pumped up for that.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. Nick's a lot of fun, and he'll bring a lot of charisma and excitement to the event. So we're fired up to have Nick joining us. And then tell us about our competition. Right, it's always a big deal. Who's going to be the forecaster and the odds maker on the spellers this year?
Yeah, so we have a fun lineup this year. We're doing a little smaller than we did last year, but we're still going to have 2 mystery seats for sale, essentially. So I don't know. Yeah, you can basically, if you're at the event, you can bid to get somebody up there on stage. We'll have 2 seats available for sale, and then we have 6 spellers. 6 spellers. Sorry, 6 spellers. And am I disclosing the lineup, or am I kind of already?
Yeah, fired up. Yeah.
So one of them is Chris Siegfried, who won the Bachelorette with Des. So they will both be at the event, and Chris will be a speller, and he says he's not a good speller. So we're going to find out how that goes that night. Another that I'm really excited about is Officer Preston Newman, who just got a huge award this week for saving a life in Sherwood. So it's going to be awesome to have him. He is an SRO at the middle school. And just great to have him. And then we have our superintendent that's going to be there, Dr. Lyon. We have last year's winner. We have my 8th grade son's basketball coach that will be there, who also helps with high school basketball, and then a high school teacher. So it's going to be really fun to have this group, and I can't wait to see who the 2 people are that end up on stage with them.
Yeah. And Gia, do you have we have some odds makers usually in the room, as I recall. There's a little
little side bet
under the table. Yeah, but
there is an under the table bet.
Yeah. Are you the odds maker this year? Are you going to share with us who you think is going to be the odds-on favorite?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I have to say it's a great lineup, and we do have an incredible reigning champ coming back. And I know Dr. Lyon is coming back also to redeem himself and really coming back to the full force. So that one's hard to tell. I think we'll have to wait and see how it plays out.
That sounds like a gambler herself who is going to try to take advantage of her insider knowledge. Hey, that's fantastic. It's going to be exciting, right? I love as we're talking, I'm watching people bidding on my other screen here, and it's
Yay.
fantastic. So load up,
That's
people,
awesome.
bid high, bid often, right? And you can't win if you don't bid. So let's talk about. You've got another exciting thing that we have added to the sip and spell. It's just going to allow us to keep sipping. Talked about that.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, this has been kind of, we wanted to do this a couple years ago, but with COVID, we just side tabled it for a bit. But we are adding an after party this year. It's going to be first come, first serve. Deb at 503 Uncorked. Thank you, Deb. Is graciously allowing us to use her space, and we have a DJ. She's going to have some food, some beverages for sale. And we are selling tickets. The first 50 people at the event to buy a ticket will get to join us at the after party. And yeah, we're missing a 5-0.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
But I don't know, Gia, do you want to add anything else? I mean, it's going to be really fun.
It's going to be an amazing time. It'll be a lot of fun. You'll want to make sure that you find an SEF board member so you can buy those passes to get in, because you can't get in unless you have a special little token to get in.
You can't get in unless you have a surprise thing that you need to get in.
Well, and
it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it's important to get there early so that you can get those purchased right away, because I guarantee, based on the enthusiasm that this crowd always has, 50 passes is not going to last very long. So just like bidding fast and bidding last, I'm going to encourage you to get there early and make sure you get your after party tickets to 503 Uncorked. Hey, we had a question from Brant. He wanted to know how many paddle saves this year. I think he's talking about our Save the Paddle.
Yeah, great question. We have 2.
We have 2.
Yep. There's going to be 2 available, and another opportunity for you to bid high and bid often, and make sure you bid last if you want one of those paddles, Brant, because that's the only way you're going to get them. And regardless, folks.
Gosh, we need to talk about last hero standing. That just reminded me. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily. We may or may not do last hero standing. You never want to bring that one up. We want to well, you've let the cat out of the bag. It's going to be we're going to have a special gift. Tell us about that, Marie.
Okay. Was I supposed to keep that a secret?
Yeah, we kind of like to, just so
right,
but
well, then you're just gonna have to wait.
It's sip and spell. We're gonna have a great time.
Sorry. I think we'll just go back to this after party, because that's a big new thing, and we're gonna just slide right over my little mishap slip there. So
yeah, it's all part of the fun, right? It's all.
You know what you hinted at, though, that I don't think we really discussed, was possibly just how this is usually a sold out event.
Yeah, and we have a few people tuned in right now that are live, and Marie, I think you or Gia, who's gonna spill the beans, and let's see who jumps in.
Apparently, I just tried to spill the beans on something I wasn't supposed to spill the beans on, so I guess I can go on this. So for the first time, this is year 7 of Sip and Spell. We have a table available. Kind of a unique situation where a family had purchased one and can't attend, and so we have a detention table available for 8 guests. It's $1,250. And like we talked about in the beginning of this live, it's incredibly hard to get into this event. And it's kind of an exciting opportunity for anybody that's been, wanting to come all these years and just, hasn't been able to. So if you're interested, the first person that comments that they want this table in the chat basically will get it. It is your responsibility to fill your seats. So it's a table for 8. And what am I missing, Patrick, Gia?
Well, the great thing about that is that gains you access to all of the live auction items, as well as the after party, which you can't attend or participate in unless you are an attendee to the actual event. So,
well, and it's an incredible event that's done phenomenal things in the community. But at the end of the day, it is just a fun event, folks. If you haven't been to Sip and Spell, it rarely becomes available. This is a special opportunity. All you got to do is say, hey, I want that table. And, that's all I need to see happen in the chat right now. And we may not get rid of it right now. We'll go back to another alternative. But if you type in that you want it right now at $1,250 to support the students in the Sherwood School District, now would be the time. Type that in, and we will sell you a table. So very unique that we have this table. Kind of a last minute deal. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
awesome.
I mean, really
stuff.
last minute. We just talked about it 2 minutes before we went live. So talk about last minute. I mean, here we go.
It doesn't get any better than that, does it? I mean,
more last minute than that.
yeah. Well, hey, it's always funny. There's so much. I mean, I think I was at your meeting. It was a Tuesday night this week, and I'm just overwhelmed with the group of individuals that are involved in putting together your event. I mean, there was, I counted, I think 10 people around the table, right? And everybody was your board and all the people.
Yeah. And I can't say enough about the humans that are on this board. I mean, a lot goes into what the foundation does. I mean, the public doesn't see that, of course, but, we just have such an incredible group. I really can't explain it any other way. I mean, I'm kind of at a loss for words with how much dedication and time all of these board members, put in.
Yeah. No, it's phenomenal. And go ahead, Gia.
No, I was just going to say the variety of skill sets too. Everyone brings their own personal skill sets to the table, which really provides an enriched group of individuals.
Yeah. We're pretty darn lucky, from the board members to the community support. And I want to say one thing about this event too. We never talk about the event really because we never have an option for people that aren't already attending to attend. So I feel like anytime we do these lives, anytime we're marketing, it's kind of like we can't talk about the fun at the event because we don't want people that can't get in all these years to be disappointed. So I feel like for once we can really talk about just how incredible this event really is. I mean, I think I can speak for all the board members that just the feeling in the room that night to be surrounded by it really is just some of the best community members, business owners in Sherwood all together, in this one night. And just the feeling and I don't know. I can't really put into words. I know I try to say it in my opening speech every year, but there's no words for that either. It's just such a special event. I know Erica was with us earlier, but I hope Erica knows what she started 7 years ago. It's just incredible. So I'm grateful to be a part of it. Feel so blessed to be a part of it. I know Gia feels the same and all of our board feels the same, but we love what we do. And we're so happy to be able to support the teachers and students in the district.
Yeah.
And that's
absolutely.
it. It's a win-win. Not only are you experiencing such a fun evening, but you are directly impacting the students within the school district. And we all are parents or neighbors of students in the community. So it's great to see it put to work.
Yeah, no, I'm constantly inspired by your organization, by the individuals involved. You do phenomenal work for your community, and you're making a difference, right? And everybody has an opportunity to join you by participating in the online auction. You can also make a donation there. I'm going to go back one more time to the website. And the reason I'm going to do it, folks, is that I want to share with you just an incredible group of organizations that are, there's the one I was looking for, an incredible group of companies that are supporting the event, and we have them scrolling through down here below. So take a look and see when you go to sipandspell.com and take a look at these organizations and families and companies that are supporting this program, because they're the ones making a difference in your community also. So big shout out to all of our sponsors involved with Sip and Spell. A lot of these companies have been here all 7 events. It's incredible. I recognize a lot of the names. And then if you have an opportunity, you want to make a donation, feel free. You can pick a preset amount or make a donation that's meaningful to you. And trust me, it will be meaningful to the students of Sherwood. So just a fantastic all-around program you guys have. I'm excited to be a part of it again. Looking forward to hanging with Nick. Maybe maybe we'll get invited to that after party. I don't know, but sounds like
I mean, you're gonna have to buy a ticket. I'm just kidding.
yeah. Hopefully, if I'm there at
for the kids, it's for the
a couple
kids.
hours before. Yeah, it's for the kids. I have no problem purchasing. I'm already on the hook for.
You're already buying Botox, so
yeah. So it's
it's for the kids.
All right. Well, just like Sip and Spell, it's always a good time hanging with my two faves and Sherwood, Marie, and Gia.
And we're not even sipping yet. I mean, that's the thing. Look how much fun we're having sober.
Yeah,
I was going to say, what's in that cup of yours, Patrick?
Yeah. No, it is 100% right out of the Nespresso. Trust me. We didn't have a lot of people give us comments, but we're going to do it anyway. We are going to give away a $25 Amazon gift card. So get ready. Here we go. It's not too tough. This is going to be funny if Marie.
Oh my gosh, I'm in this.
Well, yeah, because you chimed in. Yeah. And Brant Stewart, the only question of the day, is going to get it. Hey, Brant, I will be. And looks like he's working the barbecue there in his icon, or his avatar. So congratulations, Brant. I'll be reaching out to you. Watch your email. I'm assuming you're registered to bid, and I will make sure that we take good care of you. Hey, Maria, Gia, as we wrap it up, is there anything else you would like to add to all the excitement here at Sip and Spell this coming 8 days?
I just think our sincere appreciation. This is a wonderful event, and we are looking forward to really having a great year ahead and being able to grant or fill a lot of grants that will directly impact the kids in the district.
Yeah, I second that. And just, again, I know we talked a lot about it throughout this live, but just thank you to all of the businesses and people that donated as a sponsor, as a table host, as an in-kind sponsor, donating an auction item. Like, we literally could not do this event without you. So thank you. And I'm excited to see everybody at the event that is coming next week.
Yes, It is. Folks, bid high, bid often, and support the kids in Sherwood. We appreciate you tuning in today. Catch us on the replay on the website at sipandspell.com. Everybody have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye.